Hey guys, welcome to the Long Dudes podcast. I'm your host Chandler, and I'm joined here by the other Long Dudes co-host Boyle.
Yeah,
from Boyle Meets World.
It's just Boyle. Boyle Meets
Boyle.
World. Honored to be here, Chandler. I teased and prefaced this podcast yesterday on my own channel, Boyle Meets World.
That no one listened to.
Exactly. I think like 14 people listened to it, and most of them were me.
I was gonna say
and my
14 would be
dog.
really good.
So I had mentioned that we're bringing on a gargantuan, a massive guest speaker today. None other than Sean Owens is what I would have said if the first guy we wanted would have responded to his Twitter message. But instead, we have for you today the Mr. Paul Roeder?
It's Raider, but that's okay.
Okay.
Raider.
Before you
He's a
continue, I just want to say, Sean, say hi to your boyfriend for me.
Oh man, I think Sean's in like his 5th public school now for college.
I thought he graduated college.
Yeah,
I didn't.
graduated.
He had to go back to school.
Oh, did he?
I don't know. Well, you said
I know he went to
He had to go back to-
IUPUI, Ball State Naive.
he might have gone back to elementary. That Columbus education.
Oh yeah, dude, it's tough.
Just start
Especially
over.
for the East.
just be like, yeah, go take the ice step, guys.
I don't even think they're accredited. I was homeschooled. I probably got a better education than Sean.
Oh,
So
man.
You were homeschooled?
I was. A lot of people.
The more you learn.
They're not surprised by that because, yeah.
So,
It's like Jerry Maguire.
I guess
Yes.
my first question unplanned.
Let's hear it.
How was it being our RA? Was it good? If you guys didn't know,
Well, okay, so-
Tall Paul was our RA
Was
for a year.
I your RA?
Yeah.
For at least
Indoor.
No.
No, not on your hall.
No, and Drew.
That's okay. That's right. You
Yes.
were
Me,
Me,
Boyle.
Where was
Joe,
your-
Jack and
you
Joe
were you were like down. You were right next to like David.
No, right
115.
next to you.
we were.
You were right next to me, and
we
then
should
David
walk
was
in.
one down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they were
Shit,
lots
I
of
forgot
shit
about
every
that.
night. Oh my
Yes.
god.
So really funny story. It was David and John Davis and Avery,
Yeah.
and I really needed sunscreen one day because I'm stupid pale and I burn really easy. And so I walked down and I knocked on their door. They were the only ones that answered. David answered and goes, "Hey, what's up?" And I was go, "Hey, can I borrow some sunscreen?" And he just goes, "Dude, we're all black.
I was gonna
Like
say,
we don't."
black.
No, I felt really bad, and I was an RA, and when I was y'all's RA, I didn't care about anything
Yeah.
anymore.
we got away with a lot.
I didn't really care.
Not that we did anything bad.
Oh yeah, we were perfect. Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
just little
I-
angry.
You know Joe and Jack never.
Yeah,
did
it's fine.
anything bad
It's fine.
whatsoever.
But do you guys want to hear a funny story about Joe? I'm not trying to hijack and just make this about my glory days here.
go for
Do you want
it.
to hear a funny story about Joe? I don't know that it's not really appropriate for children. Is that okay?
Oh yeah,
And
it's
it's
not
a
a
long
children's.
dude.
So,
It's not for kids. Shit.
so Joe had a friend over one night,
Uh-huh.
and he was trying to keep it quiet, and they were having adult relations.
Oh, okay.
So playing Xbox.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe some arts and crafts. And
Gotcha.
she was apparently being very loud, and so Joe was just enjoying adult relations with this woman, but then like the whole time, like she's just being very loud, and he's just going, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!"
Right next to your wall.
No, I wasn't an RA yet, but I was hanging out with my friend Joey, who was his RA, and like, yeah, it was
Joey. Joey's cool.
Joey's
He's married now.
He's
right?
married. He lives on the south side. Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
good
man.
guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
But I'm sure he's a good guy.
No, I know. Joe was laying that bomb pipe for a while.
Yeah, and then he lived with us, and we cock blocked him.
Oh yeah, we cockblocked hard. I think
pretty
he kind of cockblocked himself a little bit. Though.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just.
I think he
both
just drinks so much alcohol that it.
No, it was.
You don't think it's alcohol?
Well, not then. It was.
Oh.
It was relationships.
Yeah.
Well, I
he
don't
was
think Joe
struggling.
was interested in a
No,
relationship.
he was.
He was
Very much
interested
so.
in relations.
At
relation.
the time, he had like two
Oh.
or three
Oh.
girls like throughout the course. Of the
He
year.
always surprised me, Joe. If you're listening to this, you got mad gay man.
He
like
does.
yeah.
He's just very picky, and he
Yeah.
knows this.
Who would imagine a guy from Ligonier could?
Oh man.
You know what I mean? Like there's.
Trash talking.
Oh, man.
Trash talking.
Well, I grew up close by, and Ligonier is.
Yeah.
We don't like to talk about it.
That's
So
got a North hate, man.
But yeah,
Because he's
no hate talk for Joe. I love
Mexican
Joe.
descent,
Joe's a
sure.
good guy.
the dislike.
But yeah,
no,
I
no.
was waiting for you not to comment.
There's no dislike there.
Yeah,
Oh my
fuck
goodness,
you.
he might hate me. I don't know. I think we were decent friends
I
in
don't
college.
think Joe dislikes anybody.
That's fair.
Oh,
He
that's not.
does.
There's
he,
a couple.
he hates a lot of people, but
I don't think I'm one of them. I
No,
could be.
no.
I wouldn't be upset. I'd be sad, but I think I'd get over it.
nah, Joe's super cool. I don't think
Okay.
he holds grudges. I mean, we had a good time, and that 1 year in Drew was good.
We did some stupid shit.
We did really fucking stupid
Do you
shit.
remember when you drew the? Well, there's a lot. Do you remember when we played that card game that we took from the library at like 2 in the morning? And
Yeah,
I
it was
ended up
a
with
board
permanent
game.
marker. Yeah, I ended up with a permanent marker all over my body the next morning.
Yes.
It
Yes.
sounds-
All I got there.
We have a really good picture of
My
that.
imagination is racing, and I.
So
I
it
got a
was
big
right
smiley
before
face.
winter
Oh.
break, and Jack was going to be graduating, and so I think no, it was Joe. Joe was
Joe,
leaving.
because
Joe
he
was
was
Yeah.
in with Jack and Castle moved in.
Right, yeah. So Joe was leaving, and so Joe was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta throw one last like
Yeah.
hoorah, like whatever."
Yeah.
And he's like, "RAs aren't here. No one's in the hallways. It's just us."
I was probably there for that.
You might have been.
I was probably
We
just.
should have invited you, probably.
I would have joined.
We got this like board game from the library, and just literally we were like, what is the thing we can drink to the most? That's just like stupid. And we got this game, and it was like bet high or low, basically. You know how many people died in the Holocaust or something. Like stupid shit like that.
I wish-
Wait, what's the
No,
Holocaust?
seriously. Yeah, what is?
That's.
It? I don't even
I'm
know.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Zero.
Take it back! Hurry! Take it back!
Take it back.
What is the Hall of Cost? Is it like a museum where like the cost of everything ever is?
It's like
Yeah.
stickers that say like $1.99 and
It's a
$14.99.
It's just not there.
I've been there.
But yeah, it was like a stupid game like that where it's just betting numbers like high or low, and then you just that's what we were doing. So if you bet wrong, then you would drink, or you were able to give drinks out.
I actually don't think we played this game correctly.
No,
Like,
we
just
didn't.
kinda
It
ran
sounds
with
like just like free for all, just drink whenever you want.
Oh, we
Pretty
just
much.
turned a very innocent game into just like giving people like 10 shots at a time.
Oh, Jesus.
Like
Yeah.
we were fucked.
Mhm.
And so we ended up taking Donnie from the Don Julio glass and
that's
flushing him down the toilet and
Yeah.
peeing on him.
I forgot we bought a beta fish at Meyer and put him in a empty bottle of Don Julio
Saw like a-
liquor.
What did you name the fish?
Donnie for Don Julio.
Is that a hate crime technically?
It
Maybe.
was Joe doing it, so.
And I really
So-
liked Donnie. I bought fish food and fed Donnie every day.
Oh,
and
we
then,
were taking good care of
And
that
then he
fish.
got poured into our toilet in Drew Hall.
And pissed
Do you
on
think
him.
he's still alive?
if
I
he could
think there's a
survive
better
that-
chance
Do you
Hillary
think
Clinton
he's
wins.
in White River just like thriving, or?
Maybe.
He could be. I mean, he could be just like getting some revenge, I don't know.
He
But-
could be a unit right now.
But yeah, we were
honestly.
fucked, and like Joe got naked. Boyle, we sharpied all over him and like put like twirls around his nipples and shit. Like we have a good picture
You
of
drew a
that.
face too.
Yeah, it was solid, and
I think I called him
think we-
Tommy Man.
I think we might have ripped the phone off the wall in the hallway.
That came off so many times.
That was us
Yeah.
every time.
I think one of y'all might have. I made a really funny poster. It was like I tried to put everybody on the hall's face on like a family reunion,
Oh,
on like
yeah.
a historically like traditional like African American family reunion.
Yeah.
With, like, and I put everybody's face on it. It actually looked really really good, but somebody tore it up. And that's-
guarantee that was
Probably.
us.
That was,
one of
and
us.
that's and I'm okay with that. But like after that, none of my posters like were shit. I just would like staple
just
like
gave
white
up.
pieces. I was just like, okay, this is the most creative I've been my whole life, and this is what happens.
Oh yeah, we shit. Oh, the cross.
You shit? Where did you shit?
Well, in the bathroom.
Oh,
but
okay.
no, I mean the cross country team, we fucked up those posters
That-
everywhere.
That phone was literally off once a week.
We,
I had to talk to the cop. Came and talked to me.
Oh
like,
shit.
oh, my
yeah,
gosh.
you might have come to our door and like asked about it. We're like, nah, we didn't do that shit.
What
Do,
phone?
do you guys remember like the baseball guys across from you?
Yes.
Yes.
They were the most fun residents ever.
Take that
They
shit
were
back.
so hilarious.
You fucking asshole.
They were. Do you remember? Do you
That's
remember
because it
like
was your friends?
like I was friends with everyone, or so I thought.
I know, but you were friends with them. Like,
Yeah, I was.
before.
I was. They were fun. They were fun. You track guys had your own like little like clique going
We
on
did.
there, which is fine. That's kind of how all the athletic teams at Marion were. Like they not necessarily like you could go talk to everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but they
I thought-
still all hung out.
primarily by themselves.
Yeah. But do you guys remember when like Yik Yak was big?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So like.
me, I
Second
know
floor Drew and first floor Drew were like going at it because I swear to God, second floor Drew, all these these fat bitches that lived up there, man, stomping around and like.
Oh,
It was loud as
wrecking
fuck.
them on there. Oh yeah.
I walked into the baseball guy's room one time, and I just see Zach St. Pierre standing on a chair, just hitting a baseball bat against the ceiling. It was just.
Fucking hate it. No, I hated that so much.
He got so upset. He was like, "Paul, let me onto their floor." So I let him onto the second floor. He goes and like talks to the girls in the room. He goes, "Do you guys need medical attention? I feel like you guys are always like falling down."
Yeah, fucking seizures.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even like know what you could possibly be doing to make that much noise. Like we were dicking around, and like we'd throw like little parties and shit
I
in
feel
our
like we were
room,
lucky
but
because we lived on the first floor. We banged around a lot.
well,
I
think we banged the walls. But
I didn't bang at all in college.
That's
Yeah, I mean, we heard some shit.
I-
We heard some shit.
Oh, okay.
Paul, I think we came back a couple times. We were drunk and we were just like, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. We'd just be like,
That was definitely not coming from Paul's room. I guarantee you that.
gotcha.
I guarantee that.
That was after we would run laps around the baseball diamond for.
Oh yeah, dude, I destroyed some of my clothes doing that shit.
Yeah, that was the thing
Fell
for us.
face first in the baseball
After
field.
a long night of drinking on Winfield.
We just hop the fence.
No, we would just walk through the dugout and go run.
Oh. Nobody ever said shit.
Nah.
We went on there and threw the frisbee one time. That's the only thing that was on the softball field.
Like at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, on the softball field we did that once. Baseball field I've never been on.
No, we did like it probably wasn't 400 meters, but close to 400 meter race from the door where your room was.
Yeah.
All the way around the bases, and then came
Yeah.
around here. And
Oh,
came
shit.
back. We were like all out
We
fucking
got
sprinting.
better.
We were all out
Damn.
sprinting, drunk as fuck.
Did you guys ever go to the basketball games there?
Yeah.
The basketball games
Women's.
were so. I'll tell you what, like the
Women's were
women's
way
game,
better.
I will only go and watch Lady Knights basketball.
Yeah.
That's the only girls basketball I'll ever watch. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it was fun as hell. Like we just, I mean, we wouldn't even go drunk because we'd always have like a meet or something. Like
Well, right.
afterward, but it was just fun. We were just having a good time.
We were like the worst fans. Did you know Katie Gerald's had to convince like other teams to come play us?
Oh
in the home
yeah, we would make
non-conference?
that stadium so
You
loud.
guys remember Jake Haste, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
we're-
we just talk shit.
So we're playing.
so much shit.
We're playing Taylor. Taylor Spring Arbor, one of these trash ass schools, and there's a girl who was a little bit bigger. She was probably like 6 foot and
yeah, heftier.
skinny,
Yeah.
maybe not, but hey,
equivalent weight to her height. Maybe a
yeah,
little
it was.
more
She
than
was
equivalent.
proportionate ish.
Maybe a little, yeah.
She I mean, she could have been a lineman, but so her name was Kendall, and he keeps yelling, "Kendall's fat!" as she's running up and down the court. Just not nice, and I get it. It was fun at the time, but like I get how we were assholes, but that's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So Steve Downing comes up to us at halftime and goes, "Y'all got to stop calling them whores and calling them fat." And so we're like, "Okay, fine, whatever." So first possession of the second half, Kendall throws the ball inbounds, and she's running up the court. And Hayes goes, "Someone on your team is fat! It's Kendall!"
Oh my god.
To this day, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Maybe she wasn't the only Kindle on the team.
She
Yeah.
was.
Was she?
She was probably 2 Kendalls.
Oh my god.
Whoa. No, I would only. Whoa. No, I think the only women's things I went to were the basketball and the volleyball games. I think the volleyball games were pretty fun too.
Well,
You're big horny though.
Yeah.
Huh?
Big horny.
Big horny? Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Do we really have to explain this to you?
Yeah.
Like, we get this. Like, yes, of course, women's volleyball.
Well, okay, yeah, sure. But I'm saying, like, it was a good time to watch. Watch some volleyball.
I'm just such a big fan of the game of volleyball.
Yeah,
the art
I
form.
love it.
The tactics. The strategy.
Strategy.
The teamwork.
The plays they call up.
The
The
plays.
captain's leadership.
Yeah.
It was just astounding.
Seeing a group of low income, students rise above and beat.
Adversity.
Yeah.
The whole game is a metaphor.
It was pretty much just like watching Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Every single volleyball
women.
game.
Yeah, just
Except
women
they're all-
remake. I would watch it.
They
Yeah.
were all white, but for the most
They
part.
were all white.
On our team,
Yeah.
it's like 80-20.
But
Guys or girls, or are we talking about race? What are you...
I mean, we don't have to talk about anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a podcast. We don't have to actually talk.
There's probably a couple guys who probably could have played on that girls volleyball team.
Yeah.
I mean,
They could have passed, probably.
yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
God loves you. God loves them. It's fine.
Yeah, I
God
agree.
loves them. Oh man, I had some guy ask me the other day. He was like, "Oh, so you went to Marion?" He's like, "Oh, big Catholic guy then." I was like,
The biggest.
See,
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah.
really funny to me because like Marion was. I feel like it was broken up into like different groups, like the athletes, the non-athletes, like the band kids. But it was either like you're either like hella Catholic or you're like not.
not even
Yeah.
close. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. I mean, I think it's gotten better. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm gonna
It's still
talk out
pretty-
my ass,
Better
but,
as in like being more Catholic or less Catholic?
like, yeah, more true to the Catholic faith, I guess.
And that's
kind of,
that's
but-
something I actually really liked about Marion was that like you could if you wanted to if you were really wanted to live out your faith, whether it be Catholic or whatever, Pescatarian, Presbyterian, Lutheran,
Yeah, sure.
whatever, you could.
Some on it.
Yeah, exactly. You could one of them amphibious pitchers. You could go and do that and find a group to be accepted with. But like if you didn't really, religion wasn't your thing and you didn't want to, express
Yeah.
yourself that way, you didn't have to.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, I mean, it kind of, like, our coach kind of pushed that on us a little bit. Like, it was like, faith first, but then you get to the meets and he'd be like, "Get your fucking ass moving, you piece of shit." Like, it was like, I mean, there was a hint of it in there, and it was like, whenever we were, like, in front of people and, like, had Sister Norma there, we were being really good Catholic boys, but I don't know. Luckily, there's no priest there to have their way with us.
Oh my God. I didn't know you were gonna go that avenue.
I'm actually really really good friends, or was really good friends with one of the priests from the seminary there
Sure
while I
you
was
were.
there. Yeah.
You're a little too tall for his taste, though.
I was. nothing like that. There was no.
Too old, too
There's
tall.
there was no funny business going on.
That's good to hear.
I sure. And even if there was, I would never tell you.
So I guess
Oh, man.
last Marion topic. I guess I put this on my notes of stuff to say, but I had notes. They weren't really notes; it's just topics. But your intramural basketball games. Wanted to ask.
Oh man. Oh man.
So
we had
so which ones?
Oh,
So I had
the
it.
ones that Chandler refs
preferably
specifically.
the ones I read.
Okay, listen.
Oh no.
Chandler was literally the worst fucking referee ever.
I was so.
What was that? What was that ref that bet on games? Donahue, Tony.
Yeah, Tony Donahue.
He like. I swear to God, Chandler was betting on games because. Look, I'm not.
I
I'm
wanted
not.
to hear your perspective, because for me, like, me and the other refs, we all would literally just talk about it. Be like, "Did you see that?" Be like, "Yeah." Then we'd call it. Be like, you'd be like, "What the fuck, dude?" Dude.
I'm not. I'm not good at basketball.
There's three of us.
I love basketball. I'm
Four
not good at
get
it, but like,
downstairs.
you're literally the worst ref ever. I remember one time I'm throwing up air quotes here, fouled out, and you were like, "Paul, you're done," and I literally looked at you and I was like, "No,
No, you're like, "No,
I'm like,
fuck, I am." And I was like,
I'm not fucking leaving the court."
I literally looked at the guy that like owned the entire intramural league or whatever, and he goes, and I was like, "What the fuck? You said use authority and throw people out if they're fouling out and whatever, and follow the rules." And I was
Your
like,
calls were bullshit. I was
So-
basically pulling a LeBron
I
and
think
just
we got to like 9 or 10 fouls with you by the end of the game. And
yeah, but they were all
just like,
bullshit fouls.
They were.
And then I'd get the shit hacked out of me, and then you just be like, oh, you'd like forget the whistle wasn't in your mouth or something.
I don't know. I thought it was hilarious. There were some games it was super easy to call because like the people were being so cautious about it, but then you would literally just go up and just flail the arms right over the guy, and I'm like, "Paul, I have to call that shit. I'm sorry."
You don't. It's intramural.
And some people were on the sides like, "Let them play."
It was literally always all ball. It was all ball.
always, 100%. Yeah, I was a shitty ref, but well, I don't know.
I forgot about that.
It was
I'm really
good.
glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
That's it.
I wanted to hear your.
That was a good
perspective,
time.
because all I saw was you being super angry and didn't know if like a couple
So-
years later you'd be like,
and
maybe I was.
I
wrong.
still have a problem with this where I really like playing sports,
Yeah.
but I'm not like an elite athlete by any means. So like intramurals and like just co-ed sports, I like take really seriously, and I have to figure out how to stop because I'm in a volleyball league now, and I take it too seriously, and my team gets pissed at me.
I think we had a serious actual riff for like a month or so while you were in that league, because like I would go down the hall like back to my dorm for Drew or whatever, and I'd literally walk by and you'd be like, "Chandler," you'd be like, "Paul."
Oh,
Just
I don't
walk by
remember
him.
that. Shit. If
I
I
was
was,
seriously just like,
I only had a couple of people that like I wouldn't talk to.
yeah.
And I don't
Like
remember
from
you.
the teams or like,
No, just
or
in
like
general at Marion.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember that. So
I
It
was
was
on
fine. I
that
think it was fine
Let's-
right after the league was done, but I just remember it just being.
let's
tense as
put this
fuck.
to bed right now.
Okay.
Andrew, you're a witness.
A witness.
We're
The whole
we're
world is
putting
witness.
aside our differences. Please describe to the folks what's
we
happening.
have
Handshake
a
right here.
hand job on a hand job
Yes,
action.
We're both jerking each other off.
Yes.
Equally.
And
He
that-
spit in his hand. Mine is completely dry.
Oh,
That is
that sounds kind
that's
of
a
like
bond made for life right there, folks.
We've set aside our
I think they
differences.
squash that beef.
squashed beef.
Squash their meat.
There was no beef, but it's okay. But no, it was fun. It was a good way to make $7.25 an hour. You know, we'd work 2 games, so it would be like 4 hours, and it'd make like $30, and I'd get cussed out for all 4 hours. So it was literally.
Was I the only one who cussed you out?
No, you
Okay.
weren't the only one.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, it was everybody. It was literally like, what the fuck, man? And so when it got towards the end of the game, I literally was just like, if they were fouling, I would literally just go up both of them like, you know, I'm gonna get like really hard fouls, so like it's very obvious and I hear it like really loud, then I'm gonna call it. But otherwise, it's end of game.
Let the boys play.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck
Let
up.
the boys play.
I'm gonna fuck it up with fouls. And literally, Shuttle would sit on the other end, just like.
Who was the other ref?
Shuttle.
Nathan
The little kid?
Yeah.
He never called a thing.
I talked to
He
his
literally
sister
never
on
blew
Hinge
his
for
whistle.
like 2 seconds.
Oh no.
He literally never blew a whistle,
would
and I was
like
like,
that.
I think I'm the good in between.
Oh, he wouldn't like that?
No.
Nathan, you didn't hear that. I
What?
didn't say that.
What'd you say?
I talked to
No,
his
but
sister
what
on
did you
Hinge
say?
for
Oh,
like
yeah.
a couple minutes.
I think everybody has.
Like 3 messages.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd that go?
It was like 3 messages, so, I mean.
Yeah, I've wanted at least one of the people from Marion just to be able to like say they at least had some kind of a conversation with her, just to.
Oh, no, I've never had like an in-person conversation.
I think I've met her once, but I saw her on Tinder a couple times and then never did.
I would have met her once, but I convinced people not to go to his 21st birthday instead. And
Oof. He's gonna be big mad.
Let's be real. It was because I think Isaac or Jack. Someone convinced me, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that." And I was the leader, and everyone else was a follower. So
Oh yeah, of course.
when
That's how it
when
was.
The alpha goes.
That's how it always was.
Yeah, exactly.
You were always the leader.
I was always the alpha. Hey, I didn't even know before we get off the scenario topic.
Okay.
Did you ever call a foul on Krishan Hogan, or were you too much of a baby back bitch?
Krishan. Oh, he played like one game.
I played against him that game, and he literally dunked all over our team.
Yeah,
He'd never dunked on me.
He really didn't play very hard because he was like fresh off football season and he just kind of stood there.
He-
So I didn't really.
He never dunked on me.
But he did dunk a few times.
Did anyone
and it
ever
was-
Quite a
call
bit.
a foul on him?
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't like. He didn't play defense. He literally just stood there, and I don't even know who he was playing against. But I think people were too scared to even go.
He was
give
on
people the ball
Dom
around.
Dipple and
He just stood in the
Saul
paint, so
and-
people were just shooting threes.
he
all the
was
time.
good. He would
He was
dunk
he's
a
a
lot.
good. No, that's what I'm saying though. He was so.
He's
good.
athletic as hell.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. He's so fucking good that people didn't want to even
the
get
Colts
close to
don't
the
think
lane. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
not athletic.
But the
for
Saints do.
Colts.
But the Saints do. So, I mean,
Saints won.
he made a better.
Dude,
he made up
I'd
better
rather be
than-
on the Saints. Man, as soon as
Yeah,
Drew
seriously.
Brees comes back, fuck it. Have him.
No
throw the
shade,
rock.
by the way. No shade there.
Why would there be shade? What has Drew Brees ever done?
No, me saying that apparently the Colts didn't think he was athletic as hell. But then
Are you a Colts fan? I know, you're huge
I-
Pittsburgh.
I hate the Colts.
Oh,
No.
I don't hate the Colts.
I don't hate the Colts.
but you just like to shit on them.
I like to give them a
Mainly
hard
for
time.
Jackson.
Yeah, I have people in my life that make me want to dislike.
I think you're probably in that boat too. It makes
So,
us kind of want to shit on them a little bit.
I don't. I really like the Colts, but I'm
Yeah.
not necessarily like a.
A jerk off. Like,
I mean,
like well, Jackson.
come on,
Jackson's a jerk off fan for sure.
Yeah.
Anything that they do, it's the best move ever.
I mean,
and
admittedly,
it's a chess move. Not
so
a
it's like
checkers
any like Patriots or like Packers fan.
Yeah,
move.
pretty
Well,
much.
I think any like diehard fan, I guess. Really, if you're from the city and you know.
Okay. See, I'm
like
not
that shit.
from. I'm a Bears and Colts fan because I
Yeah,
grew up in
I think I
northern
knew that.
Indiana.
I think you had like some Bears shit up in there.
I
but
do have some Bears.
Speaking of football,
I own a bear.
Speaking of football,
Yeah.
Nice.
how's your team doing, buddy?
Can you tell me who you're alluding to? Are we talking about the University of Pittsburgh team that just beat UCF?
I don't know about
Your
that.
fantasy football team?
Hey, the Pirates just knocked the Cubs out of playoff contention.
Did they?
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about
Yeah,
baseball
that was-
today.
That
I'm-
one's bad too.
We're not talking about
That's
baseball.
rough because the Pirates have already been out of contention.
Yeah, the
right,
Pirates
for a while.
suck. The Pirates were the worst
They
team
have
in the
100
second
losses?
season. Oh, they're not going to get to 100. They'll probably wind up with maybe 90.
Did you remember that
Nice.
series they played against the Cubs where the Cubs scored 30 runs in 3 games? That was insane.
I know. That was a
I had to
long
start
time ago,
this.
though. That was
I
like
had
2
to.
weeks. That was like a week.
I'm an
ago.
asshole. But
Anyway.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
How's that team doing? I think it's very similar Pirates outlook.
That team.
What's their record right now? If you had to venture a guess.
Sean 0-3.
I think
Sean
I think they've only lost 3 games this year so far.
Only lost 3. Okay,
That's good.
That's solid.
And I think they
can't-
played.
Hey, you can't go 13-3 without losing 3 games.
That's true.
Could, yeah, that's totally possible.
Yeah. They've,
So-
in their defense, they've lost to the Super Bowl champions,
True.
a top 10 team in the league with a good defense, and the 49ers.
Yeah, I guess. Seahawks are okay.
And they lost to a Seahawks team.
No. They lost to the 49ers. So we're not even going to try to
The
act like they're
49ers
good.
are a top 10 team.
Are the
They're
49ers
not.
are the 49ers good, or are they
No.
just like the Bills who are
No,
a
No,
fluke?
they're good.
They're fake good.
They're good.
They're actually good.
They're actually
They're
good.
fake.
Chandler says they're not.
They
They're
have
fake.
a very good defense. Their offense
Really?
is sus.
I feel like nobody knows. I can probably
I don't
name
know
2
anybody.
players
I just
on
know
that team.
Garoppolo, but he's
Garoppolo-
trash. Their offense is
Yeah.
suspect as fuck. And then
I feel like they are the
Defense is
Los
okay.
Angeles Rams Jr. Like, Kyle Shanahan is trying to make them like the Rams, and like they're on the cusp of being in the rare air that maybe the Rams
They
were
don't-
2 years ago.
yeah.
But
I don't think the
can't
Rams are. I think the Rams are still a really good team, but I don't.
Rams are good. They're not
I don't-
elite like they were last
No,
year.
I
I don't know
agree.
what happened though. I think they're just.
I'm just saying
I mean, they had a really good game last game, but I don't know who they played.
we're gonna turn it all around
Browns,
this weekend.
Cleveland Browns. Who you guys playing?
We were playing the Bengals on Monday Night Football.
Well, okay, the Bengals are
Well,
trash.
That's your chance to either go 0-4 and be worst in the division, or
We are going to stomp the shit out of them.
You're gonna put up like
on
40,
national
48 points.
television.
heard it from here first,
maybe,
folks.
maybe more.
Maybe more.
I feel like we're going to stomp the shit out of the Bengals.
Shutout?
Stomp the shit.
No. I got that. Is it shutout? Are they gonna? Are they gonna give up any points?
I don't know who's gonna throw or catch the ball is the problem. I mean, they have Andy Dalton as their quarterback, and we have one of the best defenses in the league. So what?
My boy Devin Bush from
What?
University of Michigan.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Go Blue. We're ass. We're not going to talk about Michigan football.
Yeah, there's a lot of sports we could not talk about.
We're not
today.
talking about Michigan.
I feel like Mason Rudolph's the future.
Is he though?
He, if they let him play quarterback, he's the future.
Do you really think so? How many more years do you think Ben has?
I think next year's his last season.
You think
Next
he's got one more
I think he's
he'll
done
come back and
this
play.
year.
I think he'll come back and play.
just to see how it goes? Do they have? Are they a title team? Could they win a title with Ben?
I think they can win a title. Well, I think they can win the AFC North still this year. I think
Really?
I think they could still win the North. I don't. See
Aren't they in the same? Isn't it? Who?
them?
Baltimore,
the Browns,
Cleveland.
Baltimore and Cleveland.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Cleveland's average. I think the Ravens are solid though.
I think the Ravens are lucky that they played the Dolphins.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're
And
a lot better. I think Lamar Jackson's a lot better than everyone thought he was going to be, but he has
held up
played a
with
lot
the
of.
Chiefs.
Do what?
They held up with the Chiefs pretty well.
They did.
That was a fake.
It was
That
a little bit-
That was a fake close
the-
game. The
the-
fourth quarter. You also
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
remember the Chiefs have no defense at all.
They're good enough.
Are the Chiefs going to do the whole score a million points a game, get in the playoffs, and then
choke?
choke?
Yeah, that's Andy
100%.
Reid for you.
100%. I mean,
Andy Reid can't win big games.
Yeah, I think last year they had so many good things going for them going into the Patriots game, and they were on like a huge streak, and then just I don't know. It just I think it's also the Patriots too. I mean, they look at everything that they do throughout the season. They're just like, how can we counter this as hard as fucking possible? So,
I just go to bed every night this week just praying that the Bills beat the Patriots. If the Bills beat the Patriots in Buffalo, New York this weekend, I think you just got to call the season there and give them the Lombardi.
just be done.
The Bills have a very good defense.
Yeah.
Very good.
People
Their
don't know that.
offense is,
Ass.
yes,
It's
but
fair
their
lack of
defense
better.
is quite good.
Yeah.
Bills Mafia.
They're tough.
Represent.
They're tough.
All right, I'm gonna try to get away from football a little bit. I think we
Please.
do a lot of that.
Please, there's a lot of hardship.
a lot of hardship. Raiders are actually 1-2, but you know, we'll hold
They
on.
got the
We'll-
Colts
we'll
coming
hold
up.
on.
That's going to be a. That's
next this Sunday. It's coming
that's
up.
going to be a rough game.
I think Raiders could maybe pull it.
No,
We'll see.
I don't.
We'll
Man,
see.
it'll be
see.
tough.
Shit!
Okay, so I found this article. I was brainstorming the other night on like topics we could kind of talk about, and I know we haven't even like thought about it, but This article is fucking hilarious, and I just have to. We have to talk about it.
Oh,
so,
no. Are we gonna get demonetized?
Gonna get demonetized real quick.
Hey, real quick before you start, who are our sponsors?
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
We're really trying to get the Black Tux. I used to be sponsored by the Black Tux. My personal account, my Boyle Meets World. Check it out. We're on Anchor. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. You can find us basically anywhere that you listen to a podcast. Anyway.
Completely unshameless plug.
I used to be sponsored by the Black Tux, actually.
I don't know what that is.
Fact. Have you ever heard of like Men's Warehouse or? Just
okay.
So it's that, but like you can rent tuxes for like weddings and formal events
and then give them back
online, and it's high quality stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. I've actually used that. All the years of drugs and alcohol have ruined my memory.
Yeah,
all the drugs.
We've all been there. Okay. Antonio Brown's been there. But anyway, they actually used to sponsor my podcast, and they canceled it. But now we're going to use them for my wedding.
I had all my sponsorships canceled in the last 2 or 3 weeks, just out of nowhere. And
I'm just at this point, I'm begging the Black Tux.
Trojan Condom, if you're listening to this, we would love for you to sponsor us.
Yeah, fuck us up. Fuck us.
Honestly, though, the Anchor sponsor is good enough. Really, it makes actually makes money. I think. Did Black Tux actually give you anything? A couple cents a podcast.
Like $1.12.
Yeah, and that was over what, 10 podcasts? Oh,
over a week.
Over a week. Oh, okay, that's not bad. But all right, yeah. I want to get those sponsors back, but
hold on.
I don't know what I'm doing. Beautiful.
I ate a Cuban sandwich before coming in.
10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Were there actual Cubans on it? Or?
Yes, they swam across from Havana to Miami, and then they were skewered in the ocean, thrown onto a grill.
So wait, did they make it to Miami, or were they skewered right before they made it to Miami?
They were skewered before they touched American soil, so they were still Cubans rather than American.
And that's how you get an authentic Cuban, and not just a fucking ham.
Ham sandwich. But yeah, they all had Fidel Castro tattoos.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah,
that's what you like to see.
Cigars up their ass.
But all right, so I found this article, and here at Jack Shit Media and on the Long Dudes podcast and our own individual podcasts, we're not racist. If you saw my podcast titled aptly, "We Are Not Racist," we prove that we are not. So. Doesn't that kind of mean? No. It proves.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
I wasn't there for that.
I don't think I was.
If you haven't listened to that podcast, that's probably one of our better ones. It was really good. But we're not racist here. So I'm gonna read this article real quick. Not all of it, but the good parts. So apparently, I don't know. Is it Freeport in Maine, or is that in Texas?
Sounds like.
I have no. It could be anything, honestly. Freeport is a very.
It's in America.
It's in America. But a teacher had to apologize to the community for having students write funny captions on slavery pictures. Is the caption?
So this is like pictures of like slaves and like in history books and just like writing like funny captions.
So the teacher told students to make it funny and don't bore me when assigning them to write captions for photos of former slaves after the Civil War.
That's all right.
So the students at this middle school told them to write...
Middle school?
Yeah,
Shit, I thought this was elementary school.
Write funny titles of post-war black sharecroppers and slaves. And so the teacher was placed on administrative duty while the investigation was conducted.
Why?
Yeah, why?
What investigation? Why? Why was there a need to investigate that?
Okay.
I mean,
and especially what is this? Like it's social media. Like all these middle school kids running around with phones and iPads.
Yeah.
Do you not realize how the internet works nowadays?
There's way worse memes out there that I've seen.
Still, what was this teacher thinking? Like,
add to meme culture, you know?
Like we all do and say like crazy things, like.
She's doing it for
you can't act on it. So I mentioned I was homeschooled earlier in the podcast. I have the most awkward thoughts running through my head all the time.
Oh yeah.
Right, but that doesn't mean I act on them. What was this? What was this teacher doing?
The whole shouldn't this just be pretty open and open and shut? Like, what
No, we gotta investigate.
What sort of investigation?
Dude, like the local government's literally just probably going through these pictures, just laughing at the fucking store. Like, oh shit, look at this fucking. Oh man, that could be really bad. But
hey, if she testifies and said, "I just did it for the lols," I think you gotta let her off.
Yeah, let her off with a slap on the wrist.
I was just trying to be funny.
I really would like to see this just go national, just a huge trial,
it is.
just OJ.
Well, the post has been shared over 2,000 times on Facebook, which isn't a lot in the big scheme of things, but for some small town and who the fuck knows where in USA.
So I looked up Freeport, and there were quite a few options. Illinois, Texas, Florida. Very well could be Florida.
Probably Texas if it's going to get this. Or maybe
Florida.
New York.
Florida, man.
There's a Freeport, Indiana. We're pretty racist here in Indiana.
That's probably true, too.
KKK started here. Don't forever forget. Oh, I can't speak today. Sorry, I just had to...
Seem awful nervous when you brought it up.
So
That's Young Thug.
apparently her post, which has been shared almost 2,000 times, includes images of the worksheets with such captions as "Black Girl Magic" and "Getting that money."
Okay, so I'm obviously very white. I could maybe this would be funny if these were like done by like black students, right? Maybe that.
I mean,
like
kind of.
Like I could say, like I don't know if.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know the demographics of the school.
Here you go. So it's a 7th and 8th grade school. Has a student body that is 66% Hispanic and 25% African American. So there's literally no white kids there. So at least, So
maybe that's the one way you
can.
can.
Teacher white or black? Is the teacher white or black?
That's maybe the one way you could justify it. Like, obviously, this is terrible.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
I don't know if she's white or black. I would assume it's probably a person of color, just because of the school demographics. But you never know.
It does sound like it's something like a really dumb white person would do, though.
Yeah.
Well, it might be like someone that's black and literally just like let's make a meme. Make a meme out of it. It's probably wasn't intended.
She said, "Don't bore me."
Yeah, don't bore me.
Make it really funny because
make
she didn't want to be bored.
Make slavery funny.
Don't fucking bore me, you fucking 7th and 8th graders. Make a damn good meme out of this. That's what it was. She wanted Reddit karma.
Black girls work hard, play hard. Us black people need to get out. Some of the captions.
Holy shit. I mean, that's not boring. I would have laughed. For sure.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's it is with the deepest sense of respect that I apologize to the students, families, and larger community for my insensitive words and actions last week.
Well, I'm really glad she apologized to the larger community because I was very upset, but I'm not.
Oh my God.
That all clears it up for everybody.
I'm ready to forgive her. I think she deserves a second chance. He or she.
I was reading through the news and I literally I couldn't find anything that was interesting whatsoever. I did see that one video of the climate change activists that I thought was pretty funny, but other than that,
do you guys know about? I don't know anything about this girl.
I've never heard of her.
I've learned about her this week.
Yeah, no, that was the first I've heard of her. But
not to display which way I lean, but all I know about her is she's from Finland and she has Asperger's. And
I'm not trashing on her in general. I thought the crowd's reaction was the funniest part.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, she's sitting there like, "Fuck you for creating climate change. This is your fault," and like dissing the fuck out of him. And then she was like, "How dare you?"
And she
said, "How dare you?" like 5 times, just staring into the camera.
When I see
eating that shit up.
When I see these kids nowadays that are so like active, like politically, and I think that's good.
Yeah.
For starters, but when I see like really really young kids, I often wonder.
Did she really think that way?
Yeah. When I was 14, I was influenced by everything my parents said and did. And I don't think that's bad necessarily. Yeah. Like, it's just the environment. Like, the house that I was raised in, like, I don't know how many 14-year-olds can, like, reason for themselves and, like, make their own opinions about these sort of things. I just wonder.
Do you think... I have a hard time believing that she wrote word for word what she got up there and said.
She hardly said anything of, like, actual merit, though, is my thing. I mean, obviously, fuck people for not helping more, I guess, is what she was basically saying. But she worded it basically just saying, "How dare you," and "Our world's worse because of you."
But what kills me is she's like, "How dare you?" No, the people she's speaking to are clapping, and it's
But those are the. I get that she's like pointing this at like Trump specifically, but like
No, it's
exactly
no.
the people are cheering, but like
think
she's
like,
also talking to them
It's
too.
not,
Yeah,
no, it's not even
exactly.
Trump. It's not even
like
Trump.
I think
Trump
she's just
wasn't even
directing
there.
it at like the
She was at,
generations
like,
above us in general.
Wasn't
like,
this at like the UN thing?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Well, everyone's like showing this video of her like staring him down, air quotes or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Oh.
yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know.
I
It's
I mean,
such
he did show up later, but like I feel like you're saying her speech was directed at everybody, not just
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh yeah, she's shitting on him, but no, she's shitting on you too.
I don't know enough about it. I just have seen a few videos.
I've seen the funny internet memes.
Yeah.
That's all. So.
Well,
That's all you need to know to have a factual
of course.
take on it.
That's
Not
how
even
we get
a
all of our
funny
news.
meme about
Just
anything.
just look at memes on Reddit and then you're fine.
Yeah.
I don't get on Reddit though.
It's almost my cake day, by the way.
Oh, is it? Are you actually on there?
Huh?
You actually? Oh yeah, you are on there. I got you on there.
Occasionally. I dabble in the Reddits.
Nice.
Reddit's too confusing for me.
Yeah.
I tried. It's too confusing.
Just all you gotta do is just subscribe to stuff you like, and then you just put it'll be your whole news feed. It's great.
Okay.
So then you can
Perfect.
just tailor it just like Facebook. Just make it so it's all things you like and not anything you don't
I
like.
really like.
Top 3 subreddits right now.
Dank memes. Shit. Probably the Tinder one, just because it's got the memes.
Mm-hmm.
People literally just go on Tinder just for the memes. They don't even try to get in relationships. It's great.
There's memes on Tinder now.
No, like people will just like
Just get on there to like
send-
send each other memes.
they'll just they'll send someone a shitty message just out of nowhere. Like they'll have a really good conversation and like start lighting it up and like really hit it off with someone.
And then just like say crazy things.
yeah, and then just say something. and
I
post
think
it.
that's hilarious.
I know that's what
So
I'm
like
saying. think it's hilarious
I
as
will
fuck.
do that from time to time. Like I'll just be bored on like a Saturday and like a girl will message me, and this is probably why I'm single. But like a girl will match with me on like Hinge. I don't like Tinder. I don't like it doesn't work well. But I like Hinge, and so a girl will like match with me, and I'll just be like, "Hi, do you want to come do janitorial work at my radio station?" Like just saying like crazy things because I feel like so I get that to a certain extent. Just being like absolutely ridiculous.
Top 3 subreddits. Number 1,
dank memes.
r/Pornhub comments.
Okay.
Number
yeah,
two.
salads are good.
r/copy pasta.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Number
definitely
3
yours.
is r/unnecessarily gendered. Unnecessarily gendered.
Wait, what is that one?
So basically, it's like, I guess on Reddit it used to be a thing where you're like, I in quotations 35/female.
Oh yeah.
And so like it's these like you'd have to see it. I can't do it justice, but like
Just like a random post that doesn't need to be tagged with
Yeah.
the gender, and it makes it like so much.
But
more.
it's hilarious. Like
Yeah.
these people go on and just roast the shit out of people who do that and like make them want to cry.
So yeah, I think dank memes and Tinder and
Pornhub
then,
comments is pretty damn fun.
I need to follow that one. I think that one. I always. I mean, I see comments, but not from the Reddit.
That's the only reason I get on Pornhub anymore is just for the comments.
Oh yeah, it's so good. You get past like the "Hey, fuck me, daddy, please." The
There's
top one,
some
and
genuinely
it's
good. I literally saw one time, and it wasn't on there, but like a screenshot. It was like people helping each other out with like math homework and shit.
Dude, this might be really fucked up, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Some of the porn stars that have like died recently because of like drug overdoses or whatever.
Like, can we have a moment of silence real
Moment of
quick?
silence.
Okay, go ahead.
Please.
But literally, the comments are just flooded with like "RIP, beat my meat really hard to this one today." It's so fucking bad.
Man.
No.
It's like beat one extra hard today for the.
Oh,
for
here's
an
another
RIP.
good one. It's called 2 Health Bars. That dog looks just like him. His male member.
Oh, nice.
What is it? You got to describe
His-
the picture for the people.
So it's a what is this? A bulldog?
That's
A
a
pug?
bulldog.
Bulldog, and he's sitting. He's a very good boy. His owner is wearing some nasty looking Air Maxes, so that's
Not a good boy.
not a good boy.
Wait, so
but literally this dog's
Dick and balls.
dick, the tip of it looks exactly like his face. Like it literally looks like his face.
It looks like a smaller dog sitting in between his legs.
Holy shit!
Okay, so
it's
top
quite
5,
nice.
we're going to throw 2 health bars on
Okay.
there. r/2
Alright.
health bars is a good one. And Nature is Metal is another good one. It's just like,
Oh, prequel memes.
Oh,
Star
yeah,
Star
prequel
Wars
memes is
Star
pretty
Wars
funny.
prequel memes. Those are fucking great. They like pull. It's not just Star Wars stuff, but like they always tie it back to Star Wars, like the prequels. But it's fucking great. That one like seems to die and then come back to life like every other week. But
right here, Pointlessly Gendered. I would definitely recommend that.
Pointlessly
That's
Gendered?
all they're doing.
let me see. Oh fuck! What are my? How do I find my things? Wait, how do you find your Reddit or your subreddits?
See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know
There
how
it
to work Reddit.
Communities. There it goes. Okay. So, fuck. Oh, Burt strips. That's fucking great. They take like random scenes with a bird in it from Sesame Street and turn it into like Holocaust memes and shit like that. It's fucking great. Or like
Holy cow.
suicide or
Wow.
murder and shit. It's fucking
That
awesome.
got deep.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Or
What else?
Mildly Penis is a good
Can-
one. Kind Butler's on Mildly Penis.
Wait, what does it say?
That's
Kind Butler.
no. But what
that
does
looks
it
like
say?
Malik from Last Chance U.
Wait.
Statue that kind of looks like a dick.
Oh yeah.
Have you
Isn't
guys
it like an Easter Island
have you
head or something?
like
Yeah. So
do you guys
it's
rem-
just like stuff that kind of looks like a dick.
do you
Last
guys
Chance U? Oh yeah.
do you guys remember like 8 years ago when memes were just like, you know, like
like the
what was
same
it?
6 pictures
Like-
over and
Yeah,
over
it was like
again?
that redheaded dude that like always
Yeah, Bad Luck Brian.
bad like Brian, and now they're just like
Anything.
random pictures with funny fonts and text and just
They used to have like that specific font on like the same like 10 pictures.
the same like
and now-
big bulky white font. Now it's
Yeah, it's evolved into like its own.
it's just total
Conversation.
shit posting, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like some of these things that people come up with, just insane. I follow a lot of memes on Instagram.
Oh man, you're an instant normie. Instant normie.
Yeah, it kind of.
Instant normie.
How does that good or bad?
No, Reddit pretty much is like the founding place of all the memes,
Right,
and then
right.
Instagram just reposts them basically.
I'm not.
So people
I just.
no,
again,
I know.
don't.
No,
Well,
I
I'm
still
just-
I still send people memes and shit on Instagram all the time. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No.
What is that?
Hey, okay. So what's going on? What's going on with 6ix9ine? So is he just? He's in. He's in legal trouble, and he's just ratting everybody out.
That's
Is that
how
what's
he's
going
like
on?
lessening his time and shit, and like
So I've seen all those memes, like.
yeah, he's ratting on everybody. He is actually though, but like
But he
he's
also
shortening his jail sentence.
he declined witness protection today too. So he's just gonna go.
He wants to die.
He's just gonna go on the streets of New York and end up like XX.
What is with all this like? What's this guy? I can't even pronounce his name. What is it?
Takashi.
6ix9ine.
Takashi 6ix9ine. He's out here like telling
Trying to
every.
die.
What are these like Trey Blood? Is it Trey Bloods?
That's
Is
his
that?
gang.
Is
He
it?
was part of a gang, and
Are these different than like the normal Bloods? This is how white I am,
No,
folks.
It might be a subcommunity.
I think Treyway is like the gang, and so he would,
Okay.
every time he did like a song or a video or whatever, he'd always be like "fucking Treyway, bitch," and like scream that into the microphone, and so like
disrespectful woman of him to do. I'm very glad he's in prison.
oh yeah, but no
Anyone
like.
that says the word bitch should go to jail.
So he claimed he didn't. I don't even know if he's actually part of that gang or not, but he just claimed it so much on his stuff that people were like, "Dude, you're gonna get fucking murdered because these people are gonna come after you." And he's like a snitch now, so it's like doubly.
I saw a video
awful.
of him like he like pulled up I guess on some like rival turf or something, and just like took a 10-second video and then hopped in his car and like got
Oh
out.
my God.
Yeah, this again. I'm very white. This is
The
not.
man is a class A. I'm not gonna say R word, but idiot.
Thank you.
There's just a line we won't
Yeah.
cross.
Yeah. I mean, say the word or spread the word down the word, but
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. Yes, but
That's
all right. Well, we're at about 48 minutes, so you think we're good? We had a good little
It's
good
up
little
to our
sesh.
guest here.
Good little sesh. She's
I-
got, what, a
I'll
pot
just-
roast or
I'll
chili
just-
cook-off?
Yeah, chili cook-off. I got to go to
Pot
Meyer.
roast.
No, just chili cook-off.
And a pot roast.
And a pot
Yes,
But only a chili cook-off. There's not
Only
going
a
to be any
chicken.
pot roast.
I will bring pot though.
and a roast.
And roast it.
Yes.
Okay.
Roasted pot.
Good.
It's very smoky.
Yeah, well, I think this is a good episode. I had fun with it. It was a good time. Appreciate you coming out all the way to the good old Lawrence Township.
I've
You
had
know?
an erection this whole time.
Yes,
Same.
being out on the northeast side is a wonderful thing.
Mm.
Even though I want to get out of here so fucking bad. But thank you for coming out. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
It was a good time. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys,
Real quick, thanks to our live audience. Everyone,
Yeah.
give it up for yourselves.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's always an honor to do a podcast in front of a live audience, and you guys really make it worth it. So thank you.
Yeah. If you guys haven't checked out our JSM draft, or what fuck rep.
It's a YouTube video.
Yeah, it's a YouTube video, and it is not the draft. It is preparing for the draft. The
combine.
combine.
NFL combine
Could
video.
not think of the word. Yeah, the NFL Combine video on YouTube. That's live. That shit's fucking hilarious,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But
Even
I
though
made
we
it, so
recorded it the wrong way, and it's
You recorded it backwards.
no.
Is that like Queen songs when you play them backwards? You hear like
that song
secret
or whatever,
messages?
yeah.
Okay.
No, but it was good. I think we had a good. It was like pre-interview, and then the combine itself.
Pre-com, post-com.
Yeah, and then post-com.
What did Von Miller do?
He came down my throat.
Oh, okay.
Good. Good. So yeah, go check that out, and then go check us out. Boyle Meets World on Twitter, BMW_JSM, and CarnageCBGaming. And I'm gonna leak this. I'm gonna make a podcast soon. I haven't made one forever. Name change is coming soon. I've decided on a name, and I am happy about it. So I'm tired of the Carnage name, and I think it's overdone. And Marvel is gonna sue my ass if I keep going with it.
I don't think
So yeah, I'm not big enough for that. But if I ever do get big enough, they will get mad at me. So I'm gonna switch soon and start paying money to switch my name on like PlayStation. And
Are we gonna get the name tonight, or are we?
no, I gotta do a reveal,
Okay.
man. It's gotta be a
Are
reveal.
you going to do a gender reveal as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I am gonna be transgender.
Boyle, what's your money on?
I think he's gonna go agendered.
Hmm.
I don't think he.
What color would that be?
I don't think he's fluid.
What is the color?
I feel like he's just like gonna be shit brown because it's all
Okay.
the genders mixed together. And
And that just-
yeah, because there's more than 2 genders.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
78, 79. Sorry. Actually, 2 more were discovered. There's 81.
81. You sure it's not 69?
Nice.
Yeah, I had to put that in there.
Only on Wednesdays.
All right, thanks for hopping in, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a long one. Boyle's got something for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.